to episode 100 of Untitled Road Reality. I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm just a cop.
And let's start with part 2 of pay-per-view review Starrcade. 87, 88, 89, and a big old 90.
We have Starrcade 87, November the 26th. It was their, well, I thought it was their, it looked like Thanksgiving tradition, but then it was December later on. That's weird. November 26, 1987.
Vince put the screws to it when they moved it.
Probably. The first matchup.
Muscled in, Thanksgiving tradition is mine. I'm going to do it on Thanksgiving. Oh, never mind. I'm doing the Sunday after Thanksgiving, the Sunday before Thanksgiving, or 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, whatever. Thanksgiving tradition.
So the first match is Sting in the opening match, ladies and gentlemen. Michael, Hayes, and Jimmy Garvin. Yeah, all three went in the Hall of Fame this year.
They sure did.
Weird. With Precious.
Who didn't? Sorry.
Yeah, Precious didn't get to go. Fought Eddie Gilbert.
Who won't make us his brother and then keep making stinks.
Rick Steiner. I think maybe later on as a tag team, yes. And Larry Zbyszko.
Who is a Hall of Famer.
With the baby doll. The match went to a time draw at 15 minutes.
Wow, that's the way to start off as pay-per-view. Match 2 was Dr. Dusty Williams, the champion, the UWF Heavyweight Champion.
Interesting.
He defeated Barry Windham in 6 minutes and 50 seconds.
They had the Universal title defended on there. That's very interesting. Working together. Number 3, you had Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson, defeating the Midnight Express, Bobby Eaton, and Stan Lane, with Cornette and Big Bubba Rogers in a Skywalkers match.
Yeah, over time. They did 2 in a row, and that was it.
Oh, they did two of the Starrcade?
Yeah, because one, the second pair, yeah, 86 was Skywalker. Was the
That's
Skywalker
weird.
thing, you know.
And it was the same match. No, it was the Road Warriors, wasn't it? The Road Warriors decided to have one. And this match lasted 10 minutes, 23 seconds.
And again, we have a championship unification match as the NWA World TV Champion and the UWF World TV Champion took on each other as Nikita Koloff defeating Terry Taylor with Eddie Gilbert in 18 minutes and 58 seconds.
So
bye-bye, UWF.
So Bill Watts sold out to NWA.
Sounds that way on it.
Huh. Very interesting. Then we have the 5th match. Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, the NWA World Tag Team Champions.
NWA.
It doesn't work.
WT.
And they were accompanied to the ring by J.J. Dillon, defeated the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal, who said, we ain't doing Skywalker.
No.
With Paul Ellering.
You see what happened to Jim Cornette? Forget it.
Exactly. And they won by disqualification to keep their belts.
Like very good heels do.
That's true.
Did you have the time?
13 minutes, 27 seconds.
The next match was a steel. The first of 2 steel cage matches was for the NWA United States Heavyweight Championship. It lasted 16 minutes and 28 seconds as your champion Lex Luger with J.J. Dillon was defeated by the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, who became the new United States Heavyweight Champion.
And keeping his dominance going year after year after year after
John
year.
Cena, oh sorry, Ric Flair.
Ric Flair with J.J. Dillon defeated Ron Garvin. Yes, Ron Garvin.
I remember Ron Garvin won the title.
Steel cage match, NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Ron Garvin was your
Ron
world
Garvin
champion.
lost the title in that cage match, and I remember when he won the title.
How long was he the champion? I believe?
About a month.
About a month.
Yes.
Hey, it's better than Tommy Rich. Was a day.
He came back about a month. Maybe
17 minutes, 38 seconds.
That's pretty good. And that takes care of Starrcade 87. Now we go to Starrcade 88.
That was 2 months old.
It was December 26, 1988. One day after Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. We start off with Kevin Sullivan, Dr. Dusty Williams defeated the fantastic Bobby Ford and Tommy Rogers, who were the NWA United States Tag Team Champions in 15 minutes and 50 seconds. I smell Varsity Club here with Kevin Sullivan and Dr. Death.
Absolutely. The second match was the Midnight Express. Bobby, 2 tag team matches in and 3 tag team. Okay. Midnight Express, Bobby Eaton and Stan Lane with Jim Cornette defeated the original Midnight Express, Dennis Carter and Randy Rose with Paul E. in 17 minutes and 46 seconds. Good thing Jim Cornette was with the good good tag.
That's what he's supposed to be. And like you said, another tag team match as we had the Russian Assassins, number 1 and number 2, with Paul Jones defeated the Junkyard Dog, JYD, and Ivan Koloff in 6 minutes and 47 seconds.
What? They defeated legends.
He did defeat legends.
And who even knew who the Russian Assassins were?
They were with Paul Jones. They missing with somebody.
Had masks on it.
They did.
So it could have been Jabroni number 1 and Jabroni number 2.
They got to win on the JYD and the Ivan Koloff.
I mean, it's a random tag team, but still they're legends. So that's pretty cool. The fourth matchup, we finally got out of the tag team division. And we have Rick Steiner defeating Mike Rotunda, who was the NWA World Television Champion. During the match, Kevin Sullivan was locked, suspended in a steel cage, and this match lasted 17 minutes and 59 seconds.
And see, they need to bring that back. That cage needs to be brought back and have Ric Flair.
A little shark cage. And
put Flair in it, and so Charlotte can have a match against whoever.
There you go. They don't think like we do.
They don't. Bring some shit back that works. That's cool.
That's true.
You got to keep the old man from interfering. How do you keep him from interfering? Stick his butt in the cage. Or hey, hire RoboCop. Sting loves RoboCop.
That's true.
Put him in a cage on the ground. Just put him in a cage or something where he can't interfere.
That's right.
Because do you really want to bring Snoop Dogg back so he can handcuff himself to Ric Flair? But that would be the route they'd go.
Yes. Right.
Up next was it was the United States Heavyweight Title match. It was 16 minutes and 17 seconds. As your champion, Barry Windham with J.J. Dillon defeated Bam Bam Bigelow with Oliver Humperdinck by count out. 16-17. Humperdinck.
You don't hear that name very often.
You don't hear Oliver Humperdinck. No.
Oh, we got another tag team matchup. We have more tag team matches.
Starrcade 88 was a tag team matchup.
More tag team matches than singles matches. Sting and Dusty Rhodes defeated the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal, who were the NWA World Tag Team Champions. They were accompanied to the ring by Paul Ellering, but they won by DQ. So, the Road Warriors did not lose the tag team titles, and it lasted 11 minutes and 20 seconds.
You had to make the fans happy. Had to make sure that Sting and Dusty's gonna die. They got shot.
Exactly. And your main.
They won the match, but didn't win the title.
And your main event?
And your main event was for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, and it lasted 30 minutes and 59 seconds. And it was between the Nature Boy Ric Flair, who was the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, and Lex Luger, the Total Package, and everybody, every child, every woman, every man was behind the Total Package. Today was the day that the Total Package was going to win the title. He had Flair up in the back break of the torture rack. He was bleeding from the forehead. The referee, Tommy Young, checked the forehead and rang the bell, and people exploded. Flair has lost to Luger, but no, you cannot bleed in this state. And by bleeding, the match was stopped, and Flair kept
what
the title.
State was that in?
I don't know. That was some stupid sports commission stuff they had.
Sounds rigged.
It was a good play. I like it. I mean, it works. It works.
Can't bleed.
Because they had him in the torture rack, and the referee checked, and he saw Luger was bleeding. He rang the bell. People freaked out. Thought Luger had won, and then they announced that due to blood, the match had to stop.
Wow.
And Flair kept the belt, and Luger never pretty much sniffed the title again.
Right.
Except when Flair took the belt, and they had to fight him and Barry Windham fall for the ugly NWA title, WCW.
Like a toy belt. Next, we have Starrcade 89, December the 13th, 1989. You had the Steiner Brothers.
Another tag match. Oh, this was the Iron Man tournament for the Iron Man and the Iron Man tag team tournament. This one was.
Interesting. You had the Steiner Brothers, Rick and Scott, defeating Doom, Ron Simmons, and Butch Reed with Woman and Nitrone, whatever that is, by countout in 12 minutes and 24 seconds.
Because this one you had 4 tag teams, you had 4 singles guys, you had the Road Warriors, the Steiner Brothers, the Wild Samoans, and Doom in the tag team tournament part. And you had the singles men, you had Sting, Lex Luger, Ric Flair, and the Great Muta. And you would get 20 points for a win, you would get 10 points for a countout victory or DQ victory, and 5 for something else, but I forgot what it was. And you get nothing if you don't get nothing. Yeah. Nope, that's right. 15 for a count out, 10 for a DQ. That's right. I think.
Sure. Next match.
Okay. So Steiner's got 1. They won there by count out. So they got, well, there's it there. 20. I guess you get the win.
They got 20 points, so they won.
They won, yeah. Next up was Lex Luger defeated Sting. Wow. In 11 minutes and 31 seconds.
So, yeah, Luger got 20.
He won.
There you go. The third match, the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal, with Paul Ellering, defeated Doom. Wow, they had to go back-to-back almost. That is crazy.
Signing the Road Warriors? Wow.
With Woman and Nitrone in 8 minutes and 31 seconds. So Doom has lost 2 in a row.
Yes. Up next, you had the Nature Boy Ric Flair with Ole and Arn Anderson on the outside. Defeated the Great Muta with Gary Hart in 1 minute and 55 seconds.
What? That's an upset.
That is an upset.
That's
Beat Muta that quick.
Huge upset. Next we have so many matches.
Back to Steiner Brothers, yep.
Steiner Brothers defeated the Road Warriors in 7 minutes and 27 seconds. So, I wonder what the stars mean, because they
Stars
won.
is where you are. Because it moved itself. See, it should have went like that. It moved. Where you don't take on yourself in the tournament, so that's when you got to start where you're supposed to be. Yeah. Where we at now? Sting defeated the Great Muta, so
Great Muta lost twice.
well, twice with Gary Hart in 8 minutes and 41 seconds. A lot better in that match. Number 7.
I wonder who these people are. The new Wild Samoans. Oh, Samoan Savage and Fatu. Fatu is Ricky.
Yeah.
But who is the Samoan Savage? We don't. With
You
the,
can though, just like on the network for only $9.99.
That's true. With the Big Kahuna.
Which you can.
You don't want to know. Defeated
You know,
Dillon.
I think I remember who the Big Kahuna was.
Who was the Big Kahuna?
I think it was Oliver Humperdinck.
Are you serious?
I think it was. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was Oliver Humperdinck.
We're going to have to Wikipedia him. Anyways, shout out to Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Defeated Doom in 8 minutes 22 seconds. So that's 3 matches. Doom has lost. They are the Jabbas of the night.
Yes.
Along with Greg Luke.
Up next was a time limit draw, 17 minutes 15 seconds, which I don't know how that's a weird
How
time.
is that a time limit
That's
draw?
a weird time there, but Lex Luger and Ric Flair fought to a time limit draw in 17-15.
Not 15 minutes. Not 10 minutes. Not 20 minutes.
Not even 17 minutes.
17 minutes flat. 17, 15. None of that
Alright
makes any
then.
sense. Next we have the new Wild Samoans with the Big Kahuna defeating the Steiner Brothers
Oh
by
my God.
DQ. 14 minutes and 5 seconds.
That's not good.
No.
Big Kahuna got his nose, and the Steiners, I mean, they beat the Rollers and lost to the new Wild Samoans. Wow. Lex Luger defeated the Great Muta by disqualification in 14 minutes and 15 seconds. So that's
Greg
another
Muta's
one.
lost again.
Him and Doom on the same track record there.
Because if you look on here,
Yeah.
0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0,
Yes.
0, 0, 0. Yeah, they really sucked in this tournament. Where am I at now?
You were at number 11.
Number 11, the Road Warriors with Paul Ellering defeated the new Wild Samoans with the Big Kahuna. 5 minutes and 18 seconds. So I'm assuming in the Ironman tournament for the tag teams, the Road Warriors have just won. Because it's over with, right? It's over.
Yep, they got 40 points. That's their pointage right there.
Oh.
And in the main event, it was Sting defeating Ric Flair in 14 minutes 35 seconds, as he also came away with 40 points to win the tournament. So he was the Iron Man, and the Road Warriors were the Iron Tag Team of Starrcade 1989, which you can see on the network for only
$9.99. Now we have Starrcade 1990. If you can find your mouse.
Oh, mouse is so tricky.
It's over here.
Over here? What is that? Yeah, it's all the way over here.
Nope, you're still over there. Talk amongst yourselves, people.
Yes.
You're still over there.
This is solid.
Move again. Did you find it? Oh, here we are. Starrcade 1990. You didn't just see what happened, but then we're excited now. Starrcade 1990, December the 16th, 1990.
Alright, going into the 90s, folks.
Yes, with a bang! Because you got
That's not a bang. That's not a bang to start off.
I mean, one great wrestler.
That's a...
One great wrestler, at least.
That's
The first match, beautiful. Bobby Eaton. He is one of the greats, though.
yeah,
Gotta
tag
admit
team
it.
specialist.
He should definitely go into the Hall of Fame. Defeated the Z-Man.
Thompson.
That's what ruined the match. 8 minutes and 45 seconds. They almost got 9 minutes.
Up
should
next, it's a tag team match, folks, as the Steiner Brothers, Rick and Scott.
Wow.
That's right, another tournament. I forgot it's a tournament.
Oh
as
my gosh.
Rick and Scott, they represented the United States, defeated Sergeant Kruger and Colonel D. Kelker of South America in the tournament quarterfinals in 2 minutes and 12 seconds.
Oh wow, this is interesting. The third match, Conan and Rey Mysterio.
Oh, it's not
No, the uncle.
Oh.
I think it's the uncle, actually.
Well, you know what? We can look on the network for only $9.99.
Because, well, it's spelled differently, number one. Number two, Rey Mysterio had not debuted.
And been junior.
He was not junior. So, Conan's a little older than him, so that makes sense why he would team with the uncle. They were representing Mexico, and they defeated Chris Adams, and yes, this man is from the UK, Norman Smiley.
Yes.
People don't realize that. He represents the UK, and this tournament match quarterfinal lasted 5 minutes and 29 seconds.
The next tournament quarterfinal match has had Mr. Saito and the Great Muta, who represent Japan. They defeated the royal family of Rip Morgan and Jack Victory, New Zealand, in 5 minutes and 41 seconds.
Jack Victory was around for a long time.
He was.
When I heard from him from ECW, I was like, oh, that's a new guy, Jack Victory. No time. That was on his way out.
No.
Let's see where we're at.
We're in
Oh, why'd you do this to me? The Soviet Union. The fifth match, the Soviet Union, Victor and Salman. That's what I got out of it. Because his last name is Zaghi and Hashmalak.
Sounds pretty good to me.
They defeated Troy Montour and Danny Johnson. That was easy enough. From Canada.
Oh, Canada!
Yes, tournament quarterfinal, 3 minutes and 54 seconds.
And now we get started some matches here. We
Ooh,
go back
finally.
to we get into the semifinals here. Up next was Michael Wallstreet with Alexandra York. Terry Reynolds
That's true.
defeated Terry Taylor in 6 minutes and 52 seconds. So that means Terry would join him shortly. It's Terrence Taylor. Michael Wallstreet was IRS. Mike Rotunda. You know.
That guy.
Captain Mike Rotunda.
Captain.
Captain.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know, wore Captain's hat and the jacket.
Oh, that stupid people.
Captain Mike Rotunda.
He was Mr. Wallstreet in later on in NWA. I believe that's what they called it. Number 7, you had the Skyscrapers. This is not part of the tournament, apparently.
No, the tournament will start till
Interesting.
here, yes.
The Skyscrapers, Sid Vicious and Danny Spivey.
Dangerous Danny Spivey.
Yes, before he was the early, what was his name?
Waylon
Mercy. A.K.A. Bray Wyatt. All right. Defeated Big Cat. Not Ernie Ladd.
No, it's not.
No. And the Motor City Madman in 1 minute, 1 second. They were just like, get out of here. We gotta go.
Yeah, it was pretty sad. Up next, you had Tommy Rich and Ricky Morton defeat the Fabulous Freebirds, Jimmy Garvin and Michael Hayes, in 6 minutes and 13 seconds.
It's a random tag team.
Because he became Thomas Rich and he became Richard Morton, and they also joined the York Foundation.
And it bombed.
It did bomb. It could have been pretty good, but
It bombed. Next we have the tournament continuing with the Steiner Brothers from the USA, which you already know, defeating Conan and Rey Mysterio from Mexico. Tournament final, 2 minutes and 51 seconds.
up next, you had Mr. Saito and the Great Muta Japan defeating Victor Zagvi and Salma Hashtikov of Soviet Union in 3 minutes and 8 seconds.
A lot of short matches. Got to get them all in there, I guess.
We're getting a lot of one next.
The 11th match, Lex Luger defeated Stan the Lariat Hansen, WWE Hall of Famer, in a, what does it say, Texas Lariat?
It's a Texas Lariat match.
What is that? Texas Lariat, NWA United States Heavyweight Championship match, 10 minutes and 13 seconds. So Lex Luger is now your new United States champion.
Yes, because I think Stan took the title from Lex.
There you go.
And after Lex won it here, Michael Hayes took it from Lex.
It's so random.
It is. Up next, we have a street fight for the NWA World Tag Team Championship. It lasted 7 minutes and 19 seconds and ended in no contest as your champions, Doom, Ron Simmons and Butch Reed, defeated
With Teddy Long.
Theodore Long, defeated Arn Anderson and Barry Windham. No contest.
How does a street fight end in a no contest? That's more like, you gotta have a winner.
If you can't continue, then just make the win.
That makes no sense. People, come up with the right rules here, folks. Next, we have the Steiner Brothers.
Finals.
Tournament finals, USA. Defeating, whoa, that was rigged. Defeating Mr. Saito and the Great Muta from Japan. So again, the USA beats Japan. Isn't that weird? And it lasted 10 minutes and 52 seconds.
And in the main event, it was a steel cage match, and it was for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship with Dick the Bruiser, the guest referee. It lasted 18 minutes and 31 seconds as Sting, the NWA Heavyweight Champion, defeated the Black Scorpion, Ric Flair, what? To retain the title. What? So that makes 4 more for Flair on it. What?
Yes.
That's when he got his hair cut, and he pulled the mask off, and you're like, oh, what did Flair do?
Because Black Scorpion one time was Arn Anderson. I think Barry
Alvarez,
Windham.
yeah, there's all over the place. It was always Ole's voice, though, over the loudspeaker.
Because he thought he had a good voice, I guess.
Yeah, so when you do the puff of smoke and you see somebody run into it, that's kind of...
Yes. Bad
That
production.
happened on the Clash of Champions when they're trying to. There's black scorpion over here, and then there's one over here, and there's blue smoke, and they run in instead of.
So being there already.
Yeah, so at least being close, and when the smoke clears, you're there, instead of seeing you run to the smoke.
Yes, bad production because it
Yeah.
wasn't done by Vince.
Well, that is it, folks, for the pay-per-view review of
Part two.
Starrcade Part 2. Yes,
can't
a
wait.
big 100.
Huge.
Up next, we're going to talk about the tournament, the Macho Man Madness tournament.
March Macho Madness tournament finals,
Yeah.
semifinals, semi.
Semi, yes. We're going to have the two matches out in the semis in the fourth. Part 4, we're going to do the finals.
What?
Who's going to walk away as this year's March of Macho Madness tournament winner?
If only I could remember who won it last year.
Also, we're going to do little countdowns, ladies
We're
and gentlemen.
bringing it back old school for
Countdowns
you.
back here. We're going to have 10 worst WWE Superstars win-loss record of 2016. We're only a few months in. We see who has the worst top 10 records so far. And also 10 wrestlers who can expect a big push after WrestleMania 32. Some off a cliff. So
Yeah, some of them is.
come on back to part 3 as we talk about that and a whole lot more right here at Top Row Reality. I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm just a Carter.
We'll see you in a few click on this big 100 Top Row Reality weekend.